What's up, my fellow Chibits? Today I'm here to bring you a manga chapter review of Bleach. So, with this chapter, Bach establishes his new world order. His new world order is in effect. He has changed Soul Society permanently into Quincy Society, and he summons a giant-ass ice palace out of nowhere. Like, he just builds it, and like, holy shit. Okay, so I gotta take a moment just to appreciate that one panel. Like, we all know when Koobs wants to, or he usually always does, actually. I don't know why I say when he wants to. He usually has very good, like, art. That palace, holy shit, that palace looks beautiful. Like, say what you will, but that panel, when you see the giant-ass palace, bro, that looked too damn fucking good. Like, oh my god. Best panel of the chapter. Definitely. Best panel of the chapter. Like, seriously. If that was colored, I would already put that as a fucking thumbnail. I would use it as a thumbnail. But, yeah. Anyways, this chapter of Bleach. Setup chapter, and this chapter needed to happen. So, let's do a brief, quick summary before I dive into some of the details in this chapter. So, the brief summary of the chapter, both groups, they go for the door, they arrive up to where the Soul Palace is, the upper part of Soul Society. They see Bach summon a giant-ass palace out of the ground, and Bach establishes a new world order, along with finding out some backstory of Yoruichi's brother, and finding out that she was disowned and her brother was next in line to be head of the family, and then finding out that there's a higher count of spirit pressure in Soul Society. So that's a brief summary, and actually that's quite a bit of content when it comes to usual Bleach chapters, which is quite shocking in of itself. So, one of the things I really enjoyed the most when it came to this chapter was Yoruichi's brother's backstory, kind of getting a little bit of characterization on the brother, and finding out more about how Yoruichi was disowned, and the little brother is like the new head of the family. I like that a lot. I like that segment quite a bit, and I like the banter between Yoruichi and Ichigo in this chapter, when she was like, why would I tell you about my brother? Like, I'm not your fiance, and I like that. That was a really funny segment. Like I said in my last chapter review, Kubo has been using a lot of romance recently. Has anyone else noticed? Like, fuck, the amount of romance and the shipping pairs it's just going on, it's like, it's fucking crazy. But that's not the topic I want to talk about. So, we come to find out a little bit more characterization of Yoruichi's brother, and that was a cool segment. Other segments of the chapter, we have it to where both teams, they finally make it through the door, and you could say that the chapter was slow, because that's really what the main point of progression was of this chapter. Mainly, the chapter was just set up for the battle with Bach. Now, the thing is, though, okay, with the higher concentration of spiritual pressure, it's more suited for Quincy's now. Like, the entire environment's more suited for Quincy's to fight in instead of Shinigami. And this is quite the predicament, because now, you know, Bach kind of controls the world. He pretty much controls that entire world, and they're kind of fighting the world itself, kind of, because, you know, Bach is kind of the new Soul King. So, yeah, I mean, we also kind of find out that Bach has a new name for the world that he's made. The one true world, as he puts it. It's called Warshwelt. Warshwelt? I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. I'm not even really gonna try. But it's called, like, Warshwelt or something. So, whatever how you pronounce it, cool looking name. It looks pretty damn cool. And Bach is getting serious, or he's just wanting to have some fun, so we'll have to see how it goes. Overall, that's the chapter of Bleach. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.